we find that the average Brit, average German, average French person works about 1,600 hours a year. Average executive or business owner works about 2,000 hours a year. So what you do is you take your annual income and you divide it by 2,000. Let's say you're earning 100,000 pounds a year. Divided by 2,000, that means that you're earning 50 pounds an hour. This is your hourly rate. That means by law, the Ricardo's law of comparative advantage, is you don't do anything that pays less than $50 an hour. You only do things that pay you $50 an hour or more. And everything else you delegate. There's something that someone else can do for 10 pounds an hour, you hire somebody to do that. 20 pounds an hour, 30 pounds an hour, you keep hiring people who can do things at a lower hourly rate than yourself. Now here's the great discovery, and this again is life-changing. I call it the law of three. The law of three says that no matter how many things you do, how many tasks you do in a week or a month, and there's usually 20 or 30, 3 of those tasks account for 90% of your value. You make a list of all of your tasks. If you could only do one thing on this list, one task on this list, all day long, which one task would have the greatest positive impact on your career? So you put a circle around it. And you say, if you could only do 2 things all day long, which would be number 2? And you put a circle around that. If you could only do 3 things all day long, which would be number 3? And you realize, oh my God, everything else is secondary.